Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, we're going to talk about the move of the day, and that is the signing of Brice Butler. This is serious. Cab mode time, baby. All right, I'm shooting this one on my iPhone real quick. I'm having a battery charging issue with my camera, so gonna roll out this one here real quick. But we're talking about Brice Butler. All right, he left here with some controversy. Had a couple of interviews once the Cowboys decided they weren't going to re-sign him, and now he's back in town. All right, so what does this mean for the wide receivers? Apparently, they're keeping 7. When they added Brice Butler, they decided to cut Tyree Robinson. So if he clears waivers, hopefully they can add him to the practice squad. I didn't necessarily like that move. I think that they can get something out of Tyree here in the future, particularly next year. Especially give us some depth behind, Xavier Woods and those guys. But I think they're okay with Jeff Heath, Campbell, they got from Cleveland, and Xavier Woods, Kevon Frazier. So I think that bodes well for Xavier Woods. Looks like he's going to be back. He's probably going to play there in that game. He's going to want to show out, all right? So this next game here against the Seahawks, I'm calling it the Come Get Me 2.0 because we'll see. There's still the rumor there, the persistent rumor of Earl Thomas. Could he come to Dallas after they play the Cowboys? That's still out there. That's floating out there, but we'll see. But this video here is really about Brice Butler, okay? But you can see how a lot of this stuff is connected. All these moves are very calculating. I was talking to Foots about this. I haven't necessarily liked some of the personnel moves, free agents the Cowboys have brought in here recently with McClay. I think a lot of these guys have been a little bit disappointing. Now, Will McClay has been moved into the draft arena more on the, building the board, the draft guru, and that kind of thing. So I think more of his attention is towards scouting, the combine, the regional guys, just building that up for the Cowboys when the draft comes. So personnel wise, we're still missing on a lot of free agents. I know they're going cheap and that kind of thing. So you do get what you pay for. I do like what they got out of Antoine Woods. That, is a good one there. But Brice Butler, kind of a head scratcher. You're going to hear all this stuff about, he can stretch the field and that kind of thing. But, we saw what he did when he was here with the Cowboys. It was never really that impressive. So to me, this is almost an indictment of the Cowboys' personnel situation when it comes to the wide receivers. I think, on paper, it was a theory. A lot of the stuff that the Cowboys have been that they did in the offseason has been theory. In theory, if we let Witten go, we can go by committee with tight ends. We see how that's working out. Just a bunch of guys, all right? You're hoping that somebody will step up. Nobody has yet. Rico Gallers, they finally activated him. So hopefully maybe he'll get some more snaps and, he'll get better. But right now, we need a tight end, all right? If we had Witten, I wish we did have Witten, all right? But he retired, so we got to go from there. Wide receivers is the same thing. We have a bunch of guys. Michael Gallup, I think he will develop into something, but he's a third-round pick. He's a rookie. Reality, all right, reality. So Alan Hurns, when I heard that Brice Butler was coming, I almost thought Alan Hurns might be the guy that got cut. Hasn't done anything, been very quiet in the passing game, been quite disappointing as well. Preseason, I'm just not impressed with Alan Hurns, all right? So, Cowboys are they're gonna try this out and see how it works out, all right? If things keep struggling there in the passing game, they could make some sort of trade, maybe for a tight end or another receiver. But as it stands right now, the pass catchers, they don't really impress anybody. They don't scare any defenses, So it's going to be all about the technique, getting people open on quick little passes and hitches, slant routes, speedy guys in the slot, and on the outside like Tevin Austin. All right, so Scott Linehan has to come up with a game plan, and that's what it is. It is about game planning. All right, utilize these guys, not just the first 2 series. So we'll see how they do here in the next game, but I just want to give my quick hit on the Brice Butler situation here. They signed him back, and just another guy in the rotation. You know, we got to get chemistry. This whole by committee thing, I don't think is doing Dak any good, because you have one guy coming in here for a series, people coming in and out. Where's the chemistry? All right, so just think about that, guys. But I'll have more of a breakdown of the game here for the Seahawks in the next video. Continue to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you for the next video. Thanks, guys.